Hi friends, it's Becky, and it is time to open up the Softflex Design Challenge Kit for, I guess it's going to be the one we're designing with for the month of January. It is the All That Glitters Design Kit, and Softflex Design Kits are not a monthly subscription, but they do release a new kit every month, and it is released on the last Wednesday of each month, or since this month, Wednesday is Christmas, it's going to be revealed, I guess, and released. The new one is going to be released on the 26th instead. So it's Thursday instead of Wednesday. That's just because it was a holiday. But then for that whole next month, they have a design challenge in their Facebook group where you make some jewelry with the design challenge kit, and everything that you make is an entry in a drawing to get the next month's kit. And I love the design challenge kits because they are really fun. They're one of the things that got me really excited about making jewelry when I first started. And I still get a lot of enjoyment out of them. There's usually some part of it that gives me a little bit of a challenge. There's usually some part of it, and this would make a fantastic tassel, I think. This is the twine that it was wrapped in. And there's usually some beads, some findings, some Softflex wire, some crimps, everything that you need except for tools in order to make some jewelry. There's also usually a bead mix that is put together from Jesse James Beads, and it looks like we've got an additional bead mix on this one from Bedoria. That is Kay Goss's shop. And there's also these Jesse James Beads bead strands that are sold separately but are designed to go with the design kits. And I usually like to get the bead strand when I get my kit, but they had two for this kit. One is in silver and one is in gold. And I'm really stoked about both of them. I think they're really pretty, so I'm excited to get into it. Let's see what we've got in here. Now I will be publishing this after the official Softflex reveal on their channel. So by the time you see this, there shouldn't be any spoilers. And hopefully there will still be some of these available. Oh, that looks like glitter. Is that all that glitters? Alright, so we've got a nice neutral color of beading wire. It's the Softflex white quartz wire. It's the medium-sized beading wire. It is one of my favorite wires to work with. And it looks like we've got a lot of findings in here. We'll go through that findings bag in a minute, and then we'll sort out. I love it already! Look at all of these beads in this design. You know what? This is going to be a really, really great design kit for making some New Year's jewelry. We've got some crystal hearts in here with all these other crystal beads from Kay. Oh my gosh, we've got some bugle beads. Oh, these are really cool looking. Are these the quartz crystal bead, and then are these the Paula Radke beads right here? Oh, look at those colors. Those are so cool. And then here's the crystal quartz. And it looks like there is a hole drilled through the side. Where does that come out on the other side? Well, I see the hole here. It looks like it comes out here. Okay. Yep. So there is a hole on there. So you'd be able to string that on. And then here is our challenging part. It is a little jar full of glitter. Looks like there's some sparkly... Oh, careful. It's already getting all over my hands. But this might be fun. It's like there's little gold stars and stuff in here. So maybe this would be something fun to play around with the rest of these. I don't know. We'll see. See what we do with it. All right, I do like to sort out my beads, and I like to organize my beads into these 15 grid organizers because when I keep the bead kits in the box or the bag that they came in, then I probably won't use them. But if I sort them into these organizers, then I definitely will use them. And I'm just going to put the bugle beads right in here. But I'm going to leave them on the strand because they'll be easier for me to get out of there. Put my crystal bead and the Paul Radke beads in here. And I'll probably be able to fit that in there. Yep, it closes. Well, okay, so that's where that's going to stay. And let's take a look at our findings. We've got our crimp beads. Now the crimp beads are sterling silver, but they're gold-filled silver, so they are a little more expensive, but they are really good quality crimps. And it looks like we have a ton of findings. Usually it's a clasp and some ear wires, but it looks like we've also got an adjustable, resizable ring. Definitely gonna need to resize that for my fingers. But it's got some of these little attachment points along here that we could get some beads on. Something like that. It's a great little finding. Here are some ear wires. Oops. 1, 2, 3. So two pairs of ear wires. We've got a lobster clasp. Works just fine. Looks like we've got some gold fire polish beads. Those are going to be about 7mm. And then some star connectors. Let me get my dish up here. I believe these are the same on both sides. No, maybe not, but we've got 4 of those. And then there's a little hook for a closure. I'm going to put those in here. And some head pins. So we have several head pins. We can make drops. We can use them with earrings. They are a very useful tool. I'm going to go ahead and stick them in here. I'm laying down one of the dividers here. I can put some of my larger beads in there once I've sorted out my bead mixes. I love to sort the bead mixes. All right. Let's start with the Jessie James beads, All That Glitters bead mix. These are designed specifically for the Softflex design kits. Oh boy, so we've got 2 of these sort of flower petally guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of wavy donut bead frames in silver. I'm going to put them right over here. We have several of these filigree bead caps. They always remind me of flower pots. That's what I think of when I see them. It's probably not what they're called, but that's what I think of when I see them. So we have several of those in gold. Can move those over there. And then we've got some pave beads. They are polymer clay with rhinestones right in there, and they are super sparkly. Stick these sparkly guys over here. Silver, and then we've got some little rhinestone beads in gold here. Some smaller ones. I'm going to set those here. And then these two are really interesting. Take a look at that. It's like the center of it has the rhinestones, and then the outer sides of it are filigree. So these are really lightweight beads, but they're really interesting. I'm going to set these two right over here with these guys because they're like their cousins. And we've got some faceted oval beads in this crystal-y color. It looks like there's an AB finish as well. You can see those colors coming through on that. Alright, crystal-y beads go here for now. We have some white AB finish rondelles, faceted rondelles. There's 4 big ones and 2 little ones in this mix. And then we've got some of these, I call these trumpet beads. They probably have a different name, but there are these cone shape. One end is wider than the other, and it's in this glass that has this opaly color. Opalescence. I'm gonna stick these here for now. And then we've got these crystal beads that, do they have 1 hole or 2 holes? Alright, I'm just seeing the 1 hole, but they're like at the top of it, just on one end and one side. And these are also, they're crystal, but they also have that AB finish. You can tell because of the different colors. When the lights shine on it, you can see it, especially on that one. There are several of those. They're like a Rivoli shape. They're not really Rivolis. Then you've got some large bicones in this gold color. And in that same color, you've got some of these beryl beads. They're faceted, like that. Let's stick these over here with those guys. We've got some daisy spacers right there. And some silver cube beads. Stick them right there. Alright, so that's the first one. Let's go ahead and sort out our silver All That Glitters bead strand. I know some of my friends like to get 2 of these, one to open and use and the other one to keep because they are so pretty. Most of these bead strands from Jessie James Beads, you almost just don't want to open them up and use them, but I'm going to because I like to use the beads that I have. Alright, we've got some snowflake shape queeny beads. Again, they've got that Rivoli shape where there's the faceting and the points on both sides. And then they are snowflakey all the way around the outside. I'm going to stick them over here with these square beads because they are about the same color. Then we've got some flat disc spacers. They're like flying saucers. Those with the other spacers. They're very lightweight. Oh my gosh, those are going to be fantastic in earrings, I think. We have some snowflake bead caps. Like this. Looks like there are 6 of them. Some rhinestone spacers. Some rhinestone beads. And then these little filigree cages that have a rhinestone inside of them. I'll stick those here with the pave beads. And then these with the spacers. And we've got 3 white rondelles, but they do not have the AB finish that these other ones do. Still going to put them together. And then these really great large hole beads have these like paint splatter look on them. I like that. They look like a snow globe. And I'm going to stick them over here somewhere. How about right there? That looks good to me. All right. And now for the gold bead strand. Once again, the bead strands are sold separately from the bead kits. Also, on the day that they do the reveal, they will put the bead mix, if they have any extras, up for sale on the site. So you could, if the bead kit itself is sold out, you may be able to get just the bead mix on its own. And it looks like we've got a couple of these crystal barrel beads, and it looks like they've got an AB finish on them. Put them over here with the other crystal-y beads. We have some fairly large crystal beads. These are like 14 millimeter, and they have facets all over them. There is it just 1 or 2? Okay. There's 2 of these crystal coin beads with faceting, a diagonal kind of faceting. Can you see that? I like those. Those are some of my faves. We've got some semi-opaque rondelles with a 2-tone look. I'll stick them right here with the trumpety beads. We've got some lighter weight beads with like AB finish. They're not crystals. They are very sparkly. They are a lot of fun. A lampwork bead with the white and gold swirls on them. Two of these beads. Stick them over here. We've got a couple more bead cages that have these crystals on the inside of them. These ones are gold, and you can actually see the crystals a little bit easier than you can with these. It's harder to see those on the insides of this. We have a couple of dotted rings. We have some large bead caps. We have a few gold daisy spacers, 2 very small crystal rondelles, and 2 flat disc spacers. And I'm going to put them over here with my other gold findings. Alright, now these are all crystals, so let me get my findings, like the spacers, put away in here first. That way there'll be a little more room on my bead mat for me to sort these crystals from K. Alright. I think larger beads are going to go in here. It's just a good place to put the large beads so they don't take up as much space amongst the other ones. Like that. Okay, sparkly guys, clear guys, silver guys, gold guys, and now some of these. so we do have 2 of these crystal hearts, and they are basically the same colors as these snowflakes and squares, so I'm definitely going to sort them into that pile with them. And these are also the same color, these little crystals. I think these are possibly 5 by 6, maybe. Hold on, I'm sorting them out, getting them out from there. I love sorting beads, friends. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, so I'm going to end up putting these all together in a section. Oh, we've got some escapees. Jumping ship. Get those in here with them all together. And then this color is closer to this than it is to these, so they'll get sorted with them. Here are these gold guys. This clear crystal guy is moving out of the way. All right. So I've got those, and then we've got some, the rest of these are these clear crystal guys with an AB finish. And I'm going to sort them with these guys right here. So they will all go together. Here, let's get those in there. Add these guys to it. Fantastic. Put sparkly ones right there. And then I'll put these sparkly guys here. And I actually have a lot more room in here for things than I thought I would. Huh. Well, let's get these guys right here. And these ones that are separately white. And then these other guys here. There we go. That is good. Alright, so I have sorted all of those. I'm going to keep this because I might be using this for something. It may make a really good tassel, actually. It's just the twine that it came with, but I have used the twine in other designs before. I'm going to go ahead and stick it right in there with that. Alright, so there we have it. This is the All That Glitters Design Challenge Kit from Softflex, along with the All That Glitters bead strands from Jessie James Beads. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put some links in the description below to the Softflex site where you may be able to find this still available. If it is, great. If it's not, you may be able to find the bead mixes, possibly the bead strands. They usually will list extras on the site if they have any available after the reveal. Happy beading!